They automatically get tested for COVID, and they get counted as a COVID hospitalized individual, when in fact they may go in for a broken leg or appendicitis or something like that. So it's overcounting the number of children who are, quote, hospitalized with COVID as opposed to because of COVID.
Walks into a bar.
A guy. Okay, so it's gender-based then.
So a person walks into a bar.
Oh, a bar. So we're just not considering those as substance abuse issues?
So a person walks.
Walking. A bit ableist, if you ask me.
So a person.
A person. Okay, think about the otherkin for once.
So a thing.
A thing. How dehumanizing can you be? S-O, significant other. Think about domestic violence issues. Oh my gosh.
Non-binary offspring. Hey, non-gender specific parent. Just wanted to let you know that dinner is ready, if you consent to it, of course. I don't. I don't consent. Well, I was thinking maybe in an hour or so, if you're up to it, me and your other non-gender specific parent can sit in the living room and breathe for a little bit. If it doesn't trigger you, of course. You know, I'm not sure if I'm triggered by that or offended. Quite honestly, I don't know what to feel anymore. Trust me, I don't know either, honey. Oh my God, did you just call me honey? Oh my God, I am so sorry. That's harassment. Please don't tweet about this. I already did. Well, it looks like my career is over. Well, maybe think 20 times before you talk. We'll have to live on the streets. Well, that doesn't matter to me because my feelings are more important than all of our physical well-beings. Okay, well, I'm gonna go into the living room and cry. I love you. You don't have to say it back. I'm not going to.
Insane. You know, I mean, first, the fact that it's allowed to begin with is beyond comprehension. It's a real sign of cultural insanity. And the second is that psychologically, it's almost incomprehensible. I can't imagine how you could be a man who transformed himself into a woman in all the ways that that's possible, and then decided to go compete in a high-level sports arena with women who've been training their whole lives to hit the peak of their ability, and then to absolutely bloody demolish them, say, after a year of work, and then to tout that as some sort of victory for the oppressed. It's completely, it's narcissistic beyond comprehension. And it's a sign of what happens when you don't carefully think things through. All sorts of unexpected consequences tend to manifest themselves.
Atlanta restrooms gender neutral. Meanwhile, after historically deadly 2020, Atlanta homicides are up nearly 60% in 2021. Atlanta police have investigated 64 homicide cases in 2021, a 58% increase over this time last year. The surge follows a historically deadly 2020 when authorities investigated 157 homicide cases, the most in more than 2 decades. Murders are up, shootings are up. And Atlanta's police force remains more than 400 officers under its authorized level. More than 200 officers quit the force in 2020. And what's this? Mayor Lance Bottom is not deciding to run again, amid a surge of violent crime. So she has time to make bathrooms unsafe for little girls like my daughter, defund the police or reallocate police funds. Yet you have nothing for people being murdered. All this virtue signaling. I guess bathrooms are more important than lives.
That will stop your body from changing. They are usually given as an injection or an implant. They block the production of hormones to stop or delay the physical changes of puberty. The effects of the medication are only temporary, so if a person stops using puberty blockers, the physical changes of puberty will begin again. Whether you identify as male, female, genderqueer, or something else, you're perfectly normal.
What blows my mind is how far it has gotten that we are showing this to young children in 5th grade. They make it sound like it's so beautiful and cute. Anytime that you want to stop, you know, if you change your mind, little Timmy, who's 13 years old, you can just tell them to stop it and your body's going to go back to normal. And all the chemicals that you just injected into you will do absolutely nothing. That's not true at all. That is not true. In fact, there is a massive lack of definitive studies that show what puberty blockers do to you and whether or not there is irreversible damage when you undergo this sort of medical treatment.
Yeah, how late in the 3rd trimester could a physician perform an abortion if he indicated it would impair the mental health of the woman?
Or physical health.
Okay. I'm talking about the mental health.
So, I mean, through the 3rd trimester. The 3rd trimester goes all the way up to 40 weeks.
Okay, but to the end of the 3rd trimester.
Yep, I don't think we have a limit in the bill.
So, where it's obvious that a woman is about to give birth, she has physical signs that she is about to give a birth, would that still be a point at which she could request an abortion if she was so certified? She's dilating.
Mr. Chairman, that would be a decision that the doctor, the physician, and the woman.
I understand
would make
that. I'm asking
point.
if your bill allows that.
My bill would allow that. Yes.
Looks like we've got an oppressor on our hands. Slaves did not get to eat the same things as their masters. They got the scraps that no one wanted. Chitterlings. Now that black people have overcome slavery, they developed a rich barbecue culture to make up for all the meat eating that they lost out on. So when you go to the store and you buy a piece of meat as a white person, you are actively taking away a piece of meat that could be being enjoyed by a survivor of ancestral slavery.
This is almost too stupid to respond to. It hurts my brain. Where's social media getting these people? You want to be a part of the woke movement? Here you go. This is being woke. Black people eat barbecue because of slavery. White people shouldn't eat barbecue because of slavery. Wokeism is eating away at people's brains. They're not able to think logically. No more reason. Come out of this delusion for the love of God.
Everyone, I'm Natalie Gadilla. I'm a Caucasian woman with long blonde hair, and I go by she, her. I'm a product marketing lead here at Microsoft and co-host of the podcast Security Unlocked with this guy.
Yes, that would be me. Hello, everyone. I'm Nick Fillingham. I'm a Caucasian man with glasses and a beard. I go by he, him, and I'm a security evangelist here at Microsoft. We are so excited to be with you. To help us navigate that is Vasu Jakal, Corporate Vice President of Microsoft Security. Welcome, Vasu. Thanks for joining us. Please take a seat.
Absolutely. Well, hello, Nick and Natalia. Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to be here with you all here. I'm a woman of Indian descent. I have brown hair, brown eyes, and I'm wearing some killer 5-inch heels.
Sure are.
Warning from Vladimir Putin. The Russian leader saying sanctions from the U.S. and its allies are akin to a declaration of war.
Democrats in office, the deficit goes down, the economy flourishes, and then a Republican comes in and destroys it all.
Did Joy seriously just utter the words, when a Democrat takes over, the economy flourishes? So Trump, our last Republican president, left office and the inflation rate was 1.23% in 2020, the last year of his presidency. Current inflation rate under the Democratic president, Joe Biden, is 8.3%. I have nothing else to say at this time.
Of 2021, and no black creators were on the.
A lot of these black content creators on this platform, all they do is preach hate. They preach nothing but hate and disrespect towards people that do not look like them. And you think that they should be up on some type of pedestal? The millions and millions of dollars of generational wealth? Go after the Obamas. Go after Jay-Z. Go after Beyonce. Go after all these entertainers and athletes, because they got plenty of that. They earned and worked for it, though.